Hello, everybody. We are
What's going on?
We're down a man, but it's okay. Guys, Osiris is not feeling 100%. And I guess he was one of those, like, I feel great this morning, and then I started feeling kind of worse, so I took a nap and tried to get better. Send him some love, blow up his PMs on our Discord, at him in the Discord, make sure he knows that he is loved.
Yes. Send him some Alex emotes, please.
There you go, all the Alex emotes.
Little hearts with the keyboard, you know, that one there.
Boom.
Guys, I have a question for you before we start anything. Can I swear on your stream?
Oh yeah, you can fucking do all you want.
Why the fuck do I look so angelic on this stream, dude? And then I go to my stream and I look like a dead horse, dude. Why is that possible? I look angelic. Like, I looked at myself, I'm like, wow, I actually look pretty decent today. Is the stash today? Is it making the rest of the face blow
I think it's
up?
the stash. Maybe it's the white shirt. It's bouncing some
Maybe,
light.
dude. I don't really wear white on my stream. I just wear dark like my soul. Dude.
I always wear black shirts because black is slimming. And I follow the rules of the Hefty Boys. So, you know, I was like, oh, I'll wear black. And I have this colored shirt, and then I have like a maroon one, and then the peach one that I wore last night, the salmon one. Yeah. But I always just like wearing black. But this is, you know, I think it's maybe the white shirt.
Hey, dude, I'm just realizing, Chewy got the big beard, all right? I got the thick stash. If someone were to overlay our faces, we'd have the ultimate beard.
Yeah, here, put your face close to the camera so someone can edit this.
Like this? Someone, please.
Okay.
Or just take a screenshot and send it to me. I'll do it after stream.
By the end of the stream. It's the challenge at the end of the stream is take that clip and edit my beard on his glorious face.
Yeah, you guys got to now, dude.
So, guys, like I said, Osiris is not here, but send him best wishes. Welcome to Mechs on Deck on Wednesdays. I've got Mr. AlexOtos here joining me today to chat it up. We're going to talk about some keyboards. We're going to talk about maybe some drama. We're definitely going to end our Keycap Designer Month this week with some discussions about some keycap designs, as you recently had a set just run. So, and on top of all of that, we're just here to have a good time. So if you guys got questions at Mechs on Deck, I'm gonna play this a little more fast and loose. We're still gonna do our fast 4 here in a sec, but you know, we're gonna play this nice and loosey goosey. So if you have questions at any time at Mechs on Deck, and we will almost stop everything we're doing and respond. But thank you guys for showing up, and Mr. Otos, thank you for coming on the stream.
Thanks, dude. And dude, I look stoned. I never touched a piece of weed in my entire life. I just look angelic right now. I'm just feeling myself. So, what's going on, dudes?
Dip to Nuke, I think that's your name. Dip Tanic. What's up? Who else is here? I was about to say AlexOtos is here. No shit. Jimmy Locum, Zerkowski, Perry, Robots for Dancing, Laser 26, Teal Technic, Biohazards, Langlandia's here, I am or you, Tiny Shiny Crumb. Check out Callan Opes on YouTube. Someone throw in the link. Stash is here. What's up, brother? Right. Type Jolly.
That's also me. Stash.
The Stash. So that's Stash Builds Boards. You are the Stash. Can you tell Alex that his orange light is neat? Hey, Alex, your orange light is neat.
What's weird is it's not even orange. It's red, and I have to sneeze so badly. 1 second.
Can you say something again? I was told that you were a little quiet.
Okay, I won't scream. I'll just talk normally.
I love it. I did adjust it, so let me know if that sounds better. Zerkowski asks, "Are you guys hyped for the upcoming GMK stabs?" I didn't even know there were. Probably not, because I've ordered a lot of Durox stabs. So
I have so many GMK stabs in one of my drawers, just as like backups, that I don't think I'll ever have to in my lifetime buy another GMK stab. So
there you go. Biohazards. We'll talk about that, because I can talk to you as a consumer about the Squid 60. C3 stabs, Master Race. I like them. I've got them in that board, and quite enjoy them. The cheapest and easiest ones to get I have found have been the Duroc ones. Grits and Gravy. Grits and Gravy, thank you for the follow. And I also had some other followers. Yin Yang, Sagarsadifura.
Hold on, wait. Am I still quiet? Am I still quiet, guys?
I turned you up.
Am I still quiet? Guys, am I still quiet? Yes, in chat for if I'm still quiet, guys. Come on. Yeah?
Still quiet?
I'm like right next to the mic. Guess maybe you have to turn me up a little. Tiny bit.
Tiny bit.
But still quiet. Slightly, yes. You sound like I'm in a box, dude? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm trapped. I hear you fine. Thanks, dude. But listenable? Thanks, dude. Six stash?
Whoo! Thank you, Static Age, for the subs. Thank you for the gifted subs. I've turned them up a little bit more in Discord, so that should fix.
You know what it might also be? This stupid noise suppression. Here, does that sound better?
Oh.
Does it sound different now?
Yeah, it sounds a little quiet. It sounds a little more compressed. That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
I turned off the noise compression.
Much better. You did earlier whenever you were showing me that board.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Who knew that if you fuck with your sound right before you're supposed to go live, people.
I'm not a professional streamer, guys. I'm just here. Doesn't sound like a webcam.
There it is. We'll talk about the Squid 60. Many of you may not have actually seen our last 24-hour stream, but I want to give a heartfelt thank you to Mr. AlexOtos. When the last time we had Otos on, I received some very unfortunate news about my dog Squid, and we actually had to cut the interview short and cut the entire stream short. And you kind of kept things going. I know you went to your stream right after and kind of just kept the party rolling. So I really appreciate you being flexible and understand. You sent me a very, very nice letter a couple days later, just telling me to be all right, and it meant a lot. And it was unfortunate because I would never want that to happen to a guest, where it kind of, I'd love the guest. It's supposed to be about the guest at that point, right? And then it became about me, and I didn't want that to be a thing. So, but I really appreciate you hanging in there. And then, of course, all the love from the people in chat as well.
Yeah, dude, right after that, like, everyone was just, they wanted more stream. And I was like, you know what, I was in no, like, preparation mode to stream, and I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna turn it on, carried the torch, I guess, a little bit. But that was a heartfelt day afterwards for sure.
So, Jimmy Locum, thank you very much. I appreciate it. So, fast four. Let's knock this out real quick. Top four favorite Switches.
Top four right now, dude. Marshmallows, just marshmallows. No spring swapping, nothing. The progressive springs in those, fantastic. Next, Holy Pandas. Next after that, I guess alpaca / tangerines, and then next to that, palm Holy Pandas.
Ooh, you like the palm ones?
You know what? Not the Holy Pandas from Drop though. Those, I'm butchering this. The BSON ones.
Oh, the B-Suns, yeah.
B-Son, that's how you pronounce it?
Yeah, that's how I pronounce it. I'm most likely the wrong person saying it wrong, but B-Sun, yeah, those are like old school, man.
Yeah, those are the palm, but they're palm housing,
yeah.
So it's really nice. They have a really neat sound profile.
Mm-hmm. I don't have any of the palm. I have the original B-Sun, because whenever the first B-Sun was actually, for those who don't know, whenever they finally were like, oh, we can make Holy Pandas again, B-Sun was the one that did them, and then very quickly after is when Yak and Novel Keys made a bunch, and then Drop started making them. But B-Sun, it was like a Geek Hack group buy that I got in, and I was like, oh shit, I can buy a Holy Panda for like $1 a Switch. So, but yes, solid list. Next up, top four favorite keyboards.
Ooh, that's a loaded question, dude. Like I tell my stream, favorites is like me picking kids at this point, and if I ever have kids, there's gonna be a favorite for sure. I'm sorry, guys, but I see your bed is in the background. It's never made, dude. Top four though, I'm gonna go with two that are kind of tied for top one right now, but I'm just gonna list them in this order. Think 6.5 V2 and Key 65. By far, some of the most pleasant sounding boards and nicest typing experiences I have. Believe it or not, I'm in love with the KBD 8X Mark II and then the 512. I think those are my top four right now.
There you go. I've tried I haven't tried. I haven't got my hands on the Think 6.5 or not Think. The Key 65. Haven't got my hand. I mean, I haven't been to a meetup. Of course, it was focusing on my. Look at that. It was just like focusing right on my mic. Boom. Love it. But no, I really enjoyed. I've always found that the Think 6.5 boards somehow are like top 5 best sounding boards. Like it's strange. I don't know what it is about their boards that sounds so good, but they sound so good.
Yeah, they do. And Dutch, I see you say the Koyu. That's my like visually my most favorite build ever. But I mean, like, unfortunately, I'm going based off of like feel and sound right now. But visually, if we're gonna go visually, then yeah, the Koyu, the M60. I like anything by Rama.
Yeah,
they're visually my favorite boards.
Not a fan of the integrated plates.
I mean, I can't wait to try the M65B. That's all I'm gonna say.
There you go.
Because that's gonna have that new.
And I'm sure
did you get a U80 by the way?
No, Osiris and I had talked about it for a long time, and I thought about it. I don't, outside of 60%, and I guess 75% to an extent. I don't really like huge boards, so I've got, I'll show this off. This is what I built last night. I've got one. This is the biggest board I have, and I had an Austin. I don't typically use super big boards, so I only have like one. And at that time, I had already gotten in on the KBD 8X, so I was like, I don't really need 2 TKLs. So it's kind of one of those, like, I will own multiple 60% because I use that the most, and that's my favorite. Outside of that, it's like, I kind of want a 75%. I kind of want an Alice style board. I kind of want a TKL. So I'll pick and choose on those, but I won't get multiple.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, even with me, the bigger boards right now, I don't get me wrong, I like TKLs, but I'm more in like, dude. I'm just in like with it. Just the 65%. And I actually, so to answer some questions, do I like the sound of Holy Pandas over Alpacas? Totally different switch. I like both of them, and it depends on which board.
Yep.
So, for example, I think Alpacas and Linears for me sound great on like carbon fiber, FR4, and I actually even kind of like certain Linears like creams on brass.
Mm-hmm.
But then Holy Pandas for me just like work on everything. Chongosaurus, what's going on, dude? Jimmy, would the board you built me being like the top 15? That particular tofu had all that new foam inside of it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was pretty impressed with that.
Dude,
that was pretty neat.
Tofu's still a solid board. Like tofu, and I had a wind keyless integrated plate tofu that I'm still kind of a little bit annoyed myself that I got rid of. But it was just a board that I wasn't using that much. Yeah. And I was like, there are other things that I'm using. But dude, Holy Panda's just hungry. Yeah, I got to make you some Zycos and just send you up a bunch. Yeah. Or some murky switches, if you will.
little murkies.
Little murkies. Grits and Gravy asks, what's the silicone insert you used the other night?
So that was this part of this board here. This is the Key 65. You can see what I'm doing. My camera's like half covered. Yeah, so this is the Key 65. That was for inside this. That comes stock with these. That's what I put this inside here. I desoldered this board because when we did our Mentos charity stream, I was dead tired when I built this, and I forgot to put the silicone insert, so I just redid it all for you guys on stream. But it definitely changed the sound profile. I will say with the titanium plate, it reduced most of the weird vibration I was getting with that titanium plate. So that's usually when you get a piece of silicone in between like the PCB and the plate, what it's going to do is help remove some of that hollowness. What it's really going to do, remove most of that vibration you're going to get.
Yeah.
So it's a big one.
Perry says Zycos, you mean Phalios? I love it. I think that's the best. That might be the best name
Most
I've ever heard.
fragile switch of all time.
They are, man.
I mean, mentally contest.
They are. Poor mentally. I sat there and watched, and like it just kept happening. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I noticed. It was
Austin. Austin says, does it remove sound?
The silicone? I mean, no, it's not going to remove sound. It'll remove the hollowness. Like, it won't remove it 110%, but it can help negate it.
To me, it removes the lower. It removes the sound in the sense that it will stop the sound from carrying. So it'll actually be quieter to someone who's like 10 feet away from you when you put like foam or anything else like that in your board. It will sound better, but when you're up close on it, you're not going to really tell. So Jimmy Lokman, we'll get to that question in just a second. Top 4 favorite keycaps. Keycap sets.
Keycap sets. I'm not gonna pick my own because it's weird. Kuroshiro, that's sitting in my top right now. This looks freaking awesome. Serica looks really good. Nautilus, like Nautilus a lot. And I'm gonna go with, I don't have it in my hands yet, but Darling. Once I get that,
Ooh.
Rest in peace, the other key sets. Gotta love pink.
There you go.
Gotta love pink, dude.
There you go. Zombumon fan, clearly.
Yes, yes, I'm big shill for Zambu. Yes.
There you go. Jimmy Lokman asks, I now have two 60% boards and the 75% HMKB coming in soon and not sure what board to go for next. Any ideas? If you can get in on the Iron 185, go for it. Or the Iron 180, go for it.
Yeah. It's whatever you like, man. It's so hard for... Dude, you guys know I hate recommending things. I hate it. You know, for me, half the fun about this hobby is the experience of making your own choices and living with them, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why when you guys ask for opinions, I really give you guys anything other than my preference to things. But, I mean, again, it's my personal preference.
Yeah. I would say the other, I think, you know, those are board. If I recommend a board, I'm not saying you have to buy it. But what I am saying is you'll probably be happy with it. I know the Satisfaction 75 a lot of people really like, and that's going to be rerunning this year.
Yeah.
And then honestly, dude, get one of these SM keyboards.
I have one.
Yeah, like I know you've got, like, I love mine. Yeah. I think mine's fantastic.
Yeah, mine's cool.
If you're looking for something, and that's actually a board that I think if you want to try a layout, but you don't want to spend a lot of money, that's going to be the best bet, because you're going to go into it with if you're wanting to try a TKL, or especially an Alice style board where you don't want to drop, $500-$600 on an Alice layout board. You go spend half of that at SM Keyboards, and then you're able to type on it. And if you hate it, there's like a 99% chance you'd be able to find a new owner.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's so true. I like mine. Mine turned out cool. He even had the little engraving on the back that I asked him to do. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Did you get what kind of plate did you get?
Brass. I think I got brass.
Nice.
Yeah, brass.
There you go. And so what's the price of the Iron 180 and what's the price of SM Keyboards? SM Keyboards will run you anywhere between, like, depending on what you get, somewhere between 200 to 300 on the lower end of that. Iron 180 is most likely going to run, I don't know the actual number, but it's probably going to be in the 500 range. But that's like gasket, the works, right?
Yeah.
Top 4 favorite foods.
Oof, this is a loaded question, dude. Well, since Apiary's here, I'm just gonna go ahead and say not guacamole, not soup, not mashed potatoes. Top 4 favorite candy. Yeah, Dutch got that right. Any candy, anything with sugar you can give me, I'm good with. Steak, popcorn, and hamburgers.
My fucking guy, popcorn.
Right there. Hell yeah, dude. Pancakes are legit too. APA
rude. Rip mashed potato. You don't like mashed potatoes?
I'm a texture guy. Mashed
Yeah,
potatoes.
that's fair.
Like if it's in front of me, like, and I happen to get it at a restaurant, and I'm like, all right, why are these in front of me? I'll just eat it and not complain. But yeah, I'm a texture person. Weird mushy food reminds me of baby food, and I'm just not into it.
You don't like eating baby food, dude? You don't just like kick back on a lazy Sunday and just eat a bunch of...
Hell no, dude. I like red meat.
There you go. So guys, let's just keep this train rolling, man. We can talk about food later as well. So you recently made another one of these fade sets. These fade sets that everybody Gradient, the SA Vile Bloom kind of trend has continued. With I'm not gonna lie, full disclosure, I completely forgot the name of.
Some people pronounce it ether. Which is the correct way.
Yeah. Ether.
But I pronounce it aether because I pronounce everything incorrectly.
There you go.
So even something I made.
Boom.
So
Aether.
Whatever you guys
Aether.
want. Aether. Let's do Aether.
Aether. What is it with TKC and running sets that have the AE in it? Like you and Lang, man.
I don't know. That's a good question. You know what's funny is they ran his set, and then I was like, I like that. I kind of want to steal the AE, but
You heard it here first. Otos stole it from Lang.
I stole the AE. Yeah. The AE. I was like, damn, that's pretty good. But no, it was fun, man. Like I spent a lot of time like learning how to do 3D rendering. Not well, but I did some 3D rendering. And I was playing around with that set, and I love those colors. And it was actually sampled from the desk pad that I made, the Switch Swirl one. And what happened was I was just like, okay, like these would look cool. And then I added an extra row of the fade, because I think some of the other gradient sets that were on the market didn't have that extra row. I was like, okay, let me try that out. And I was like, you know what? I really want to pick, because I do a lot of like front end web stuff, and like I was gonna pick something bubbly and bold and do a really cool like font that was like, oh wow, this is like in your face. But then I'm like, you know what would be really cool that I don't really see much of? And I was like, this is gonna be a huge if people even like this. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a web font. And I was like, let me use something I use all the time, which is Titilium. And I'm like, okay, let me use a web font for this, which is easy readability. And actually, I was kind of scared. I'm like, okay, maybe I should have like, before I even got it in, I was like, maybe like the prototype, I was like, maybe I should have made this like bolder, maybe I should have like made it a size bigger. But I actually kind of like it. It kind of lets you focus on the gradient itself. Mm-hmm. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's definitely an awesome set. Sold about 6 weeks ago? I guess. Yes, towards the end of May, beginning of June. So awesome set. If you guys did not, I'm sure they're going to have extras available on the Key Company. Does.
Yeah.
So I am, but I the other thing with picking a gradient set usually, I know obviously you're a fan of the pinks and purples and warm colors. As I look at you and see purple and pink
in the background.
all these
just
warm,
all over here.
Warmer colors, and purple being probably one of the warmest of cool colors. So how did you kind of come upon the fade, and how did you pick those colors and incorporate it, and how was all of that? Because these can be tricky to do for sets that you're trying to get as much compatibility with as many sets as possible and as many boards as possible, and that can be tricky.
So we actually launched that set with the intention of it really not being insanely compatible with almost every keyboard, because for that to happen, we would have had to have like insane amount of extras with different colors, especially in gradient. And it was we had it laid out where like this is going to cost an absolute metric butt ton. And I'm like, hey, I don't want this to be a metric butt ton of cash for people. So we made it really fit standard keyboards. Like it can work on something like a righty candy bar, but it won't work on something like a lefty candy bar.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we might release something like that in the future. I know I was talking to them about it, but it's one of those things where it's going to be so niche for it to even fit on that. So maybe. But it was tough. Like it was weird looking at some of the other sets, especially again with the extra row that we did for the gradient, and then going from there. But the colors are like, so the easiest way you can actually do gradients is in Illustrator, where you can actually take a color, take another color, and then tell it to like basically
go to the middle.
Yeah, and then it'll give you like whatever set colors you want. I didn't do that. I actually just picked some colors I liked and then kind of made my own gradient. That's why it goes from like a very, very, very deep blue to a almost like a pink red.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of did that, and then I had it actually at one point, like an earlier version of it, where it faded a little bit more subtly, but I was like, okay, that's not me. I want it to be more just like bam, now it fades into red. So I did that, but it was pretty fun. And then finding a good tone of colors, and I didn't want to have like some of the other gradient sets where they have two different legends colors anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what, I actually really want one legend color. So I again redid the colors again, and then found one legend color, which is like a very, very light pink for the legends, which you can not even tell. It's almost like a white. And then, we went from there.
Hell yeah. Well, like I said, it looks fantastic. I think the fact that you did this through Infinikey, keeping costs down, I know is important to you. Making sure to get, just as many sets to the people that want this set. And we're still seeing that trend of, Infinikey's just releasing good stuff. Back to back to back.
Yeah,
You got right now. I know they're doing Port or
Port's on.
Port. Yeah,
Port's on right now.
Port,
which is really nice.
Yeah, very nice
classic.
set. Really enjoy it. As well as coming up this Friday, 808 Boom. A very unique set that, without Infinity, that a set like that wouldn't really have the full chance to shine. And then Grain is on its way, and we've seen the rainbow sets. So I do think Infinity and TKC are killing it in that sense, where it's just they're able to pump it, and the stuff is so cheap. It's so
that's
cheap.
a good thing, and it was really important to me too that we did the prototype of Ether, and I was like, okay, like let's see how this actually looks. Because the last thing I hate doing this, I hate putting, first of all, like I don't know how much my name means to anyone, but putting my name on something, or even just like wanting to do something and think of colors and then being like, oh, we're selling this, it's a group buy, and then it comes in and you're like, dude, this is not what I wanted. So it was very important that we did the prototype, which was so cool that we managed to get that done too, which was like, you don't really see that. You don't see a whole keycap set being prototyped, which is neat. And then it ended up blending in so well with the desk pads that we did. So I was like, okay, this is perfect. But they're killing it, man. Yeah,
it's legit. So I want to ask you, because you and I are part of a special club.
Oh.
That I'm racking my brain right now of how many, but of streamers that have designed a keyboard product. They're not like like something that goes on a keyboard, whether it be a keyboard or a keycap set, and then putting your name behind it, because there's risk involved, right? If something goes ass up with that could potentially cost you your channel, and at least in popularity. Obviously, some people wouldn't care, but that runs a greater risk. So how has that been for you with that kind of thought process? And
so I can even speak from experience too. Like with right now, there's tons of COVID delays, and like plants are taking their sweet time with things too. And even outside the keyboard world, like for what I do and stuff too, there's delays with everything, and there's a lot of companies suffering from that, and a lot of individuals suffering from that. One thing that I've noticed is even for Switch Swirl, our Switch Swirl desk pad that we did with TKC, they're on the way. They're just taking their sweet time because they're going through the process of clearing customs. There was like a delay in the beginning due to COVID, and like there's only so much a vendor can do at that point there, other than just like constantly update your update pages. Which have been really cool. But I'll be honest, I have received a fair share of people going, "Where's my desk pad?" And there's only so much you could do. Like even if I was the vendor, like what am I supposed to do? And I mean, there's only so much you could do. I think just being there, communicating with people, reassuring them that, hey, like things will get fixed, or hey, this is something that I'm not about either. Let's figure this out together type thing. But there's gonna be delays. Like I know even with the marshmallow switches from TikTok, I mean, a lot of people still haven't received theirs, and the reason being is because Hong Kong isn't shipping out regular post right now. Basically, like the world's on like a block list, basically, and to get things out of Hong Kong, you have to use a courier, which can cost an arm and a leg, and I'm running out of arms and legs to pay for people too. So I got my marshmallow switches out early, but would I do anything else that I've ordered in the past that now needs to be upgraded? Probably not. I can't really justify spending an extra like $40 on things. But I mean, there's gonna be delays. Like I know those marshmallow switches are delayed. I know there's like other things that are delayed that are just stuck in places because now you have to upgrade shipping to get things out, and then a lot of like DHL upgraded or I guess doubled in some areas too. So.
Do you know the Tiny Shiny Crumb has? Do you know the market value of limbs these days?
Yeah. Left arms are about $1, and then right arms are about maybe an iron.
Yeah, there you go.
With a TGR or something.
There you go.
Probably something like that.
Easy peasy. Yeah, honestly, those are nice prices.
I got skinny little arms, so it's like the mine aren't worth that much.
But you got tats though.
Yeah, I mean, it could be worth something, but then people realize it's like Illidan and some like other World of Warcraft stuff, so it's like, yeah, I'm not a WoW guy. No, I am, just for the record, guys, but I'm saying you guys. I obviously like WoW because I permanently.
I would imagine that you like World of Warcraft. If you
I actually just got it because I'm like, dude, this game sucks. Let me just get something to remind me this is a terrible fucking game.
Absolutely. But no, it's just an interesting concept to think about. Of we've seen all too often a streamer who will do something in like a business related where they're making money, rightfully so. It's called capitalism. You're able to do whatever you want and make money in this hobby, but we've seen it happen a few times before where something doesn't go right, a group buy doesn't go correctly, and then that group buy turns into a nightmare. So it's I would say props, because I know you just from talking to you and chatting with you, playing games with you and stuff like that you're not someone who likes sitting around waiting and doing and you like actively finding the next best thing to do. And so I'm excited to see what else comes next from you.
Right now I'm working on another desk pad. I was like inspired this morning. So it was like, I showed you a little bit earlier, but it's not quite done yet. Got a lot of stuff to do, but I'm like pumped up. Like I've only done two or three desk pads now, being the Switch Troll one, which like I'm like blown away still that people really liked it. And then this new one, the RGB one that I did with TKC, which again, that actually sold more than Switch Troll, which again, blown away.
People like the RGBs, man.
Yeah. I'm just going with my I actually have it on right now. I'm using it right now, but yeah, they're really nice. And again, we got prototypes of all these ahead of time, so it's like we can agree that they look good in person and we take real shots of them and not take like renders and stuff. So that's the other big thing for me, is I like having real shots. Because I mean, how many times would you get something? Imagine if I did a render of the RGB one and made the RGB like you see in some of those like Corsair and
where it's like literally beams of light shooting out.
And you're like, dude, that's fucking sick.
You're like,
and then
that's
you get
amazing.
It in person, it's like when you have your phone on 1% brightness and that's basically the outside of the RGB there. Yeah.
Although with the amount, as whether this is an insult or a compliment, you are the king of RGB in the keyboard world. In a world that is kind of one of those borderline gatekeepy anti-RGB, you have found the RGB world. What I really want to do, and fuck, I'll even pay for this, is take your smoke detector out, and then 2, fill your room with a smoke machine.
Jokes on you, don't even get a smoke detector.
Oh, there you go, perfect. And just fill your room with like a smoke machine, and just
I'll turn the fan off while soldering one day.
There you go, dude. Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
We'll make that happen. We'll rent one and have it sent to you. It would be intense. I think the pictures would be legit with all that light bounce, having stuff to bounce off of. Like, oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Just get this like cloud of different colors like over here. Actually, I didn't even turn one of them on today.
How dare you? How dare you?
Turn it on now. Someone clips it and goes fake. This big fake dude.
Fake. So you, for those who do not know, Otos is also a keyboard streamer. You can definitely check him out over on there. What are you building next? What's the next big thing?
I can't say some of them, but
that's fair.
I can kind of say. Well, I can give you like the first kind of. I don't know if it means anything to anyone. Basically, here's my schedule. Friday we're doing a commission build, which is a Electro Type 87. Sunday I'm going to be doing this tofu that I just got today for someone. This tofu with like foam and other cool stuff with inks. And then next week, I think like Tuesday or something, or whenever I get it in, there's going to be possibly another think for someone. Not for me. This is not for me to keep, guys. And then possibly a maybe SAT 75. Possibly.
There you go.
And then we got some other really cool stuff. In August, I think we even have the E087 coming up whenever that decides to arrive, which I can't wait for, by the way. And then what else we got in August? I guess whenever, I mean, I don't know if Nathan said that his board was coming in late August. I think he mentioned it.
He said, so we had him on last week, and he said...
Yeah, I saw that.
It wouldn't what my actual estimated guess of Keyboard World knowledge is that it will be probably the first or second week of September.
Yeah.
So about a month. So Jimmy Lokman asks a great question. And guys, keep the questions rolling because we're playing it loose tonight. And Mr. Otos loves questions from chat.
Yeah.
So
that's all I do is I don't even do stuff half the stream. I just talk to you guys. So it's like,
there you go. And make sure to @ Mex on deck so that I can read it easily. Big boy question. There's a fire and you can only grab 3 keyboard related items in your room. What is it? Well, first off, I'm grabbing my dog. We'll call that a key-related item. But if for whatever reason I am guaranteed the safety of me and 3 items and my dog and my wife, I don't know. What's the first thing? I know the first thing I'm grabbing is my Baka.
dude, I don't even know. I wouldn't grab any keyword-related items.
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, you just get the hell out. But okay, I guess someone's robbing you, and they get to leave. You get 3 keyboard items. And they're robbing you.
Me, dude?
Yes.
Oh, the M60 with the internal weight. That thing will just knock them right out.
I love it. Family picture.
I'll just toss it at them, dude, and then I'll be safe and get all my keyboards. Just maybe dent the M60 a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just
a little bit. Oh God! Don't bring that up, Ribbon.
Ooh, spice. I like it. I don't know. I guess basically the real question is if you had to pick 3 things and get rid of everything else, what would it be? Mine would most likely be my Baka. I don't really know. Everything else is not that it's expendable. This is technically Keeb stuff, but I have all these notes back here are like personalized notes that people have sent.
Oh, cool.
That are just like very nice, and that's Keeb related. So I would grab all those because those mean the world to me. Outside, and I guess maybe the Mex on deck artisan that CYO made.
Ooh, that's pretty cool too.
So it's hard to. That's kind of a. There's not many of those and hard to remake. So
I guess for me, the Koyu, because that's a really I like chonky bezels.
Mm-hmm.
I do. Big boy bezels are my thing. The Think 6.5 is like this particular one with the Tangis inside of them. This is like one of my nicest feeling boards. Looks pretty hot. And then
spicy.
And then last thing, dude. I don't know. Fuck. This is like the hardest question. I would grab my artisan case.
Yeah. Which leads us to our next
Just the
one.
case, not the artisans.
Exactly.
No, just
how many artisans do you own, and how much have you spent on them? I'm gonna answer for both of them on that second part. Too much.
Yeah, I don't know how many I have though. I've never actually made like a physical count going like 1, 2, 3. You know.
Mine's in the realm of like 30, but I know.
I think maybe 50.
I've got more on the way.
It's not like a crazy amount.
Yeah, there are people that have a lot more.
Here's a question from Biohazard. What was your first key build that made you get into the rabbit hole? Tofu. It was a tofu.
Tada 68. Osiris built me it, and then I rebuilt it with different switches.
Yoshi asked, am I single, asking for a friend? I need to do a face zoom. I wish I had one.
I'm sorry.
The answer is yes.
There it is. AlexOtos, being the keyboard for you are. Despite the Geek Hack estimated times for the HMKB, what do you think shipping date will be? Keyboard God, I assume, is what they meant to say.
Being the keyboard God? I'm assuming you mean God. I hope so. I don't want to know if it's not. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know the ship. I don't know. I think the last update he gave was they're still being made, so no idea.
There you go.
And actually, I want to go back one question.
All right.
And Yoshi, just for the record, dude. You asked that. While I am like officially, dude, like title wise, I might be talking to someone, dude. Maybe.
Ooh.
Little T.
Uh-oh.
Little T for you.
Uh-oh.
It's no one you guys know. So.
Oh. She goes to a different school.
Yeah, she goes to a different fucking high school, dude. All right. Y'all don't know her.
Have you tried any low profile switches? What are your favorite ones? I have not tried. I have tried them. I would say the clickies. Probably the clickies, just because they're the only ones that have any sort of feedback, right?
Low profile. Butterfly switches in the Apple MacBook Pro. There you go.
Boom.
Pretty good. I like them.
Easy peasy. I have a coworker that I walked in. I work in education. I walked into her classroom, and it's a middle-aged woman, and she's sitting there with like a gaming keyboard on her desk, and I was like, 2 and 2 are not matching up at all. Respect.
Were they Romer G?
No, they were. It was the low profile. It was the low profile MX Blues.
Thank goodness.
And I was like, I typed that for a second. I was like, oh hell yeah.
Hands down, dude. Romer G switches. Out of all the switches I've ever used in my entire life, which I think I've tried a little fair amount, you know, they're the worst switches. I don't think anything can beat how bad Romer G's feel.
Yeah, Romer G's are rough. Greetech Reds.
Don't even know what that is.
Yeah, they're
that
rough.
Sounds awful
They're bad. If you think creams brand new out of the box are dry and scratchy, like these are
and
the
smelly.
Worst. And they're not smelly. Luckily, well, I don't know. I've never bought a bag of Greetex. It came in a switch tester thing, and I was like, this is literally the worst thing I've ever felt in my life. Also, everything Topra feels like shit. Anyway,
I've yet to try actually.
Oh wow, I hate it. I like BKE super heavy domes. I would fuck with that for like a day, and then I would never use it again. I put some sand inside Romer G switches, and it actually improved them. I love it, Perry.
Perry, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. That probably would add some like actual feeling to those dog crap switches. I don't know how anyone likes them. I don't even know how like they got past like testing. Like, yeah, they wobble real nice, dude. They wobble. Look at them wobble.
Did you ever get in chat? I don't know if you guys remember, Kale Cop Speed Coppers and Kale Speed Bronze. The wobbliest switch I've ever used in my entire life.
I've never tried. I've tried one speed switch ever, and
so wobbly. It's
weird.
Bad.
Like they're weird, but
what's the drama?
Dude, let me tell you my drama, okay, Dutch? Let me tell you mine. All right, this is serious drama, dude. I need like a face zoom for this, Dutch. Listen, dude. Someone won the Think 6.5 V2. You know, I ended up talking to that person for like a hot minute, dude. There you go, face zoom. All right, they're really nice. Literally received like 16,000 messages being shoulder zoom. Hey, I'm that person that won it, dude. You're not. All right, you're not that person. And then everyone getting mad at me for not winning, dude. What am I supposed to do? We drew it live on stream. Oh, drove me nuts this morning.
It'd be like
woke up to like 160 messages. Why didn't I win? I don't know, man. Do I have a reasoning?
Why didn't I win? I don't know. You should have just responded, "Lol, get good, scrub."
I feel like someone would just like take that and then be like, "Look at Alex, show you me." Sorry, guys, I'm mocking someone who said that for me.
Oh, you're good. What's one of my favorite memes? No, your play's trash.
I wouldn't respond. I didn't respond to anyone.
No, yeah, that's the best way to handle that. You know, I had with the squid buy, which we'll get into. Why not? We'll get into the drama from the squid buy. So, for those who got in on the Squid 60, which this guy, sorry, my camera's angled, so I can't do this, or it looks like I'm pointing behind me. This guy right here got a Squid 60. Super happy about that. So we ran the group buy Saturday, launched at noon, and it was a success. My original group buy was supposed to be 50 with the amount of interest checks that ran. It quickly went to a point where I was like, this board was never meant to be a board that the board was never meant to be a board that was supposed to be exclusive. Sorry, I just kicked over my subwoofer and like my toe is in excruciating pain.
It's okay. I burned myself with a soldering iron.
There you go.
Thankfully off stream, but my finger is in some loads of pain still.
Oof. So the the buy went live. It took about an hour to fill up the spots. It was funny that if it had been 50 boards, it would have finished in like 8 to 10 minutes. But I got the first 50, and then the next 20 took like 50 minutes. It was just funny how things work out, right?
For the record, chat, I paid in 0.2 seconds.
Yeah, he was the first. He was can confirm he was the first person to pay, and apparently I scared the crap out of my dog when I kicked over the subwoofer. So I'm really sorry. I'll get the dog. We'll get Howie on stream here in a sec. We had a number of folks who did not pay their invoices, which baffled me a little bit. That someone would join a group buy, get sent an invoice, and then not pay it, but whatever.
Those are the same people that yelled at me for not winning the Think.
Yeah. I did have someone who won the Think, and then they were like, I entered both and I got in on both, so I chose the Think, and I was like, it's like that's fine.
Was fulfillment though.
Yeah, well, they were both fulfillment.
Yeah.
You just had to sign up for the boggy. You just had to sign up. But I was super happy that everybody that got a baka or a squid, same board, but everyone that got a squid, that wanted a squid, at least on day one, enough to, if you know, it's one of those, I was hoping that if people were going to remember the time and day that it released and show up at that time, I wanted those people to get the board, right? Because those are the people that are paying attention. And everyone that showed up got those. So, but we were able to sell it out finally. But, you know, not without some people being upset that they missed out on paying, even though I said it's going to be the first people to pay the invoices. And couple people didn't exactly pay their invoices in time. And received a couple harsh messages. So it'd be like that.
Can't please everyone, unfortunately. Yes.
I went into this, and Lang was a big help through all of this. Langlandia, thank you, of just me venting to him. But I had to go into this. And for anybody who's making a board, designing a keycap set, making a desk mat, selling anything, streaming, it's the same thing. You just have to go into it not giving a fuck. People are going to hate you. People are going to hate your products. There's nothing you can do about it. There's going to be a handful of people that are like, this offends me on a personal level.
Dude, I was streaming the other day and I did a face zoom, and someone new to the stream goes, cringe. And I zoomed in even closer and I was like, yeah.
Oh yeah, well fuck you. This will be even more. I love it.
Get me a little closer. We'll talk. Jimmy asked, hold on, I want to read this one. Jimmy asked another bad boy question. You can only watch one TV series for the rest of your life. What's that TikTok one? Holloway General? Watch that one there, dude. Apparently that's fucking fantastic. I'm being super sarcastic, by the way. I just wanted to really quickly.
I would pick like General Hospital because there's like 40 years of it. And so if I started from the beginning, House, there you go. I don't know what I would actually pick. It's a real toss-up. I would say probably like either Bob's Burgers or Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine is pretty good. I need to catch up on the latest season. I haven't really had a chance to watch that.
So, and then in very close second or third and fourth would be Parks and Rec and The Office.
Office is good.
The Office is solid. And I've been listening to the Office podcast and really fucking enjoying them. Lang, I love you.
Bold and the Beautiful. Soap
Bold
opera.
And the Beautiful. There it is. And what's the other one? Days of Our Lives.
And then there's also Young and the Restless.
Young and the Restless. Welcome to Mex on Deck. We're going to talk about outdated soap operas that your mom used to watch when you were a child.
Here's my thing with these soap operas, dude. All right? So they play out. They're all having fucking issues. None of them can get along. Cool. Okay, that's the drama, I guess. And then, like, one of them dies, and you're like, all right, okay, that guy's out of there. Month or two of episodes go on. Then they find that person. Oh, he was at the bottom of a well the entire time and survived off licking like the moss off the side of the well. So they pull him out of the well, dude. And then it's like, then the whole next episode's like taking care of this guy that was in the well for 6 months. And then another person dies. He goes missing, and then they're all, the shock. I think this has been going on in some of these shows for like what 20, 30 years now.
Yeah.
And I know, like, Victor Newman. I know these shows. Young and the Restless. Victor Newman, dude. How is he still alive in that show? I swear he's died like 16 times.
I love it.
Makes no sense to me.
I love it. where was it? Any new keycap designs in the work, Mr. Otos?
No. I mean, I'm working on like a layout. I was thinking about doing one, but like I don't know. I want to do more artwork stuff, like desk pads. Just because I like doing that stuff more. Like it's cool to just do a piece of art, but I can also make like a keycap set to go with that in the future. Right now, though, I'm just kind of chilling, just doing my thing. I've been really just enjoying, honestly, streaming and doing more just like the more like the community stuff and just talking. And like I want to do another charity stream soon. That was really fun, and we did $26,000 for I Don't Mind, which is Mental Health America.
Yeah,
right? So
which
that was really
like,
fun.
Huge props. I watched a big chunk of it. And I know you read my story, which I appreciate you reading the story. It was important to me that was public.
Yeah.
Still, I've been told I still need to go find when you watched it. So I'm just gonna have to quickly scrub through 12 hours of stream.
Oh, dude, I don't even remember when I read it.
Although it might have already been deleted. I don't know if you saved it or not, but do you have a YouTube channel?
I do, but I'll be honest with you guys. Here's my thing. Like, I want to be honest with everyone. You know, I've mentioned this a few times on my stream. I could potentially like make a bunch more YouTube content and be like, oh look, we can monetize this, and you know, it's like, okay, now I can like go full-time content creation. But here's the thing. I don't even know what I want to do for YouTube. So why would I pump out shit that I don't want to do? I want to be honestly doing stuff that I enjoy. And then if you guys happen to want to watch with me or do something with me, then I just drop something, but whatever. Yeah, and if you guys want to watch with me, then by all means. But like, for me to like go and force myself to make content and stuff like that, it's tough. Like it honestly is, because then I feel like I'm forcing stuff out, and I feel like I'm not enjoying it, and then it becomes what I'm trying to escape.
Yeah.
So I'll do things like we do a few YouTube videos, do some type tests because I know you guys like those. Those don't take me a whole lot to do, and they're kind of fun. I like hearing sounds. But in terms of like original content, I was doing that artisan showcase thing for a little bit when I was like learning more about artisans, and I probably got like 95% of the facts wrong about those. Now I understand more, and yeah, I could go back and do it. But here's the thing: would I go and enjoy that again? No, because I'm enjoying streaming more. To be honest, I'm enjoying Twitch stuff more.
Yeah, we actually started on YouTube, like Mex on Deck. I didn't really want to stream. I was actually very against it at first because I didn't like the idea of being scheduled down to something.
Yeah.
And then YouTube got bigger, and we're like, okay, let's try YouTube. Let's try Twitch. We'll try it. There's no sense in not trying it. And then it quickly became way more fun doing that than just recording. And then like recording the YouTube video, like things would go wrong all the time, and recordings would get messed up, and it just became all this issue. So it's just one of those things that I just wound up. We were just like, we'll just move it all to Twitch because it's more fun interacting with people than just saying stuff, right? And
I like being more dynamic with things. I've always have been. Like, for me to sit there and like go over a piece of content that, truth be told, like I don't know. Like for me, like the way my brain works is like I understand, for example, how this mouse might work. I don't, but like I'm just telling you as an example. So when I'm talking about it, I could talk about all the wrong things. I'm not good at planning things out like that. But if you guys ask me the questions and I happen to know the answer, then I can give you guys more of like an answer to that, opposed to just me talking about something that I truthfully don't know how to explain. That's not really my thing. So
yeah, absolutely. I completely understand that. Dutch Master, send me some pics next time you do that. I'd love that breakfast sandwich is oof. My wife made homemade like burger buns, and we put everything seasoning on top of it and used that for the breakfast sandwiches, and it was amazing.
Dude, so that sounds fire as fuck, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. I talked with my wife. So last night I did, this is, like I said, I'll show it off again because I can't stop showing off this board. I love it so much. It's super bright because of the lights, but
Peaches and
cream. So I had my wife made these like peaches and cream themed cupcakes that were fucking amazing. And so we were talking today. We're like, we're gonna start planning. Like, I'm gonna eat something on stream, and like plan like if the keycap set has a food theme to it, or I can tie it in with a food theme or somehow.
It's cool.
Boom,
Eddie.
just a little extra, right?
Yeah.
Just a little something fun.
It's cool, Eddie.
So maybe we have something for GMK Cafe. Who knows, right? Dream Cake Cafe is coming soon. Maybe Lang finally takes that goddamn picture that he's supposed to have taken by now.
No.
So guys, yeah, Abracadaniel just posted a link to her a link to the Instagram from the cupcakes last night that we talked about, and go follow her because she makes amazing food. Let's see. I like the YouTube videos, but
cute.
Twitch streamer interaction has always grown on me. Yeah, I there's both sides, right? There are some people that just want to watch, right? They don't care about, and that's fine. And that's there are people on Twitch who just want to kick back and throw it up on the background. Maybe they play a video game while they listen to this. That's great. We love those people because you're listening, you're partaking. And then we also love the people that join in chat and say hello. But YouTube, yeah, you definitely lose a lot of that opportunity to talk to people. You're no longer talking with, you're just talking at.
Yeah, I agree.
But YouTube, I think, is the what should be on YouTube that's direct to YouTube outside of like. And I guess you can have a typing test fall under the realm of this is a learning experience, but it should be used for teaching, right? It should be used to teach things, because outside of that, you can just sit there and go, everything else can pretty much be done on a stream.
Yeah, and I think the other big thing too with streams too, like the interacting part is huge for me, but it allows me to kind of also. So one of my things, and I know we've discussed this like the very first time I was on Mechs on Deck, but one of the very first things that I wanted to do when I'm like, oh, okay, like I'm not going to be ignorant or like naive to the point where it's like, oh, I don't have a platform. You're like, what are you talking about? Yeah, like there's a few people following me that might take what I say and as like word or whatever. So I wanted to make like a point on Twitch, especially, and things like Instagram where I have more reach, to take a moment and pause about not pushing, but promoting goodwill and empathy and some positivity in terms of mental health awareness and good stuff like that. So that kind of allows me to kind of stop what I'm doing sometimes and talk about those things without having to worry about making a YouTube video and someone just skipping past it, because now they're kind of forced to hear me talk about it, right? Yeah. So that's the kind of the fun part about that, I guess, right? So for me, it's big. Like it's really big for me that I have some sort of message behind everything too. Because again, I'm doing this, like this is all for me at the end of the day. While I like doing stuff for other people, if I enjoy it and someone else enjoys it, then cool. But again, my main thing, and like the first thing I ever said, okay, like, yeah, some people might listen to what I have to say. Like, let's make sure it's A, correct, and B, something good. So that's for me, like the more positivity part of me doing streaming stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I just realized I had a typo in our the title. It'd be like that sometimes, right? That's the other thing. Who is it? Ghost Grixley. You kind of can do that with like if a stream starts. Sometimes what I'll do if I know that I want to be able to like freely move in the stream is after like 5 or 10 minutes, you go click on their videos and the stream is like updating the video and it's feeding itself, so you can like start behind. And that's one thing that is kind of nice.
Really?
Yeah, you can like start behind. So if you miss the first 30 minutes of a stream and you don't want to you want to kind of catch up. Yeah, I used to do this with Top Clock all the time. So I'd start at they started at 8 my time. I would start watching around 8:30 so that if they were talking about a product that I didn't really care for, I could just skip ahead, right?
Chat, you guys know this, and you guys been skipping my stuff. Be honest with me. You can be honest, chat. Whoever watches my streams. Alex is hidden TikTok. It's not hidden. Yeah, and that's the other thing too. TikTok's weird because like I'll make a keycap video about a Pokemon keycap. You get 2.6 million views. Cool. And then I make one about, hey guys, let's stop and talk about mental health. 4,000 views. Yep. Come on, guys. That's what I mean. Like when I have more opportunity to talk and actually preach about something that, I mean, at the end of the day, keywords matter to some people. Yes, I understand that. Some people use it as like an escape, which is great too. But talk about something more organic and real. It's tough sometimes when you have content that's skippable.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and like you said, you can't force people to listen, right?
Yeah.
And on a YouTube video, people will just skip over it, so you can, and to each their own, right? To each their own. If you're not wanting to partake in that, that's fine. But as and that's kind of what the content creator has the control over, right? If they want to be, if I want to sit here and talk about how much I love baseball for 40 minutes, people might leave, but at least I know I am in charge of, I am the one talking about baseball because I wanted to, not because, and you guys, if you guys want to continue to listen to me, you have to listen to me about baseball.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to sit here for 40 minutes to talk about baseball. But let's see. Skip the Movement. Didn't know that you could do that. It's pretty awesome to know if you need to. Yeah, I don't do it all the time, but I'll definitely, because a lot of times what I'll do is, especially like with the Keycult ones, where it's like the updated information ones. If I miss it by 20 minutes, I'll go back so I can start right when they started and listen to everything. Yeah,
it's interesting. I like watching old VODs. I know I sometimes if I miss like your guy, I know like I watched the Evolve VOD the other day that I had playing, and there was like a few times like it was nice. But the VODs is I'm watching it all and I'm pretending it's live. But then if I need to, I can be like, wait, what did Chewie say? Scrub back a little bit. Let me look at Chewie's cute face. Like, let me go there.
Yeah, totally.
Let me just pause right there.
But is anybody working on the Chewy beard on Otos' face? Because I am genuinely curious if someone's working on that.
If not, you guys better send me the screenshot. I'll do it tomorrow.
I'm excited. I'm ecstatic and waiting. So we just what we need really is we just need a desk mat of like the classic tunnel of trees, and it's just like that the meme with Leonardo DiCaprio where he's like happily walking. Yep. We just need a picture of you and I in like cartoon style happily walking down like a tree.
I'm okay with that.
So if someone wants to make that, just hit
make me have a big handlebar mustache though. That's the goal.
And I can have like
That's what this is gonna grow into.
A ZZ Top beard. Old school.
There's that too.
You can pay to have a cardboard cutout of yourself in the stands of baseball stadiums. Hell yeah, dude. I would do that.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
I don't know if it works this way. I know I'm the guest, but
you can ask as many questions to me as you. It's funny when people go, "Can I ask you a question?" I'm like, "Ask away. I don't care." No one ever asks. No one really asks us questions that much, so it's always a welcome surprise.
No, good, perfect. I like that. So, question: what did you actually want to continue to do keyboard content at the rate you're doing now, or would you like to actually break out and perhaps go and do something else in addition to doing your keyboard content?
See, I would love to do that. It's tough because I'm like, I love what I do, right? I love we love doing what we do, and anything added onto that, because at the end of the day, while I love streaming, it is kind of like work, right? It's you have to be there at a certain time, you have to be on. Unless you're really sick, like if you're kind of in a shitty mood, at the end of the you can ask if Langlandia is still in chat, and I know my wife knows this. After a build stream, or after I'm done, I'm just like mentally, I'm like, whew, now I'm fried. Now I just want to chill and play like golf with friends with some people and like decompress. And I usually have to have like 10 to 15 minutes after a stream. I'm just like, oh, okay, I need to, I want to not talk for like 5 minutes and just like chill. And so adding more stuff in there, what I would love to do is kind of off-topic stuff. I'd love to just sit around and shoot the shit about non-keyboard things. Because Osiris and I, screensaver time, absolutely. Abracadaniel's my wife, by the way, if anybody has not figured that out yet. But it's one of those things that I would love to do extra stuff. But when you are content creation, yes, we're doing keyboard stuff. This is a keyboard stream, but we're also, and I know Otos knows this, and Osiris and I've talked about this all the time. We're not selling the keyboard stream. We're selling us. And we're selling us through keyboard content. And the goal eventually would be that Osiris and I can make content based around us. That falls into the keyboard realm, but we would love to start adding extra areas, right? Like an off-topic thing. We'd love to start talking about gaming, and we'd love to start talking about other stuff. But when you're only doing it on one channel that's hyper-focused at something, it becomes more difficult to capture different audiences, right? You look at Teha Types. When he streams keyboard content, he's streaming to about 1,000 people. When he streams video game content, he's streaming to like 300 people. those numbers obviously
Okay.
jump up and down. But
you see Teja's his new room.
his new room looks nice. I enjoy it. It's gonna need some. I know he's going to do it because his last place did. It's gonna take a minute or two at least to soundproof. Because
that's a big room.
That's a big room. It is not a carpet floor, and that I guarantee you that you could drop a pen and that would echo for a minute.
I think.
But he has all the stuff.
Nothing the cheap and dirty way for Teja is just put like stacks of 6 like desk pads everywhere across the room. just
thick,
stack it up everywhere.
Just hammer a nail into it. I love it. Desk pads for white setups are hard to find, at least for me. A pad always stands out too much. That's tough. See, I have a black desk. I use the Hexagon Dark desk mat as my main one because, I don't know, I like super clean designs. So I don't.
I rotate so often, man.
See, I rotate my boards. I don't rotate my desk mat. My desk mat pretty much stays the same.
Hang the desk pads like art, both fun and also helps with that sound. I agree.
Yeah, I do plan. I have the Zyko's desk mat that's currently being made for a proto that I plan on. I'll probably replace the Chewy picture. I'll probably move the Chewy picture somewhere else that can be seen. And then put the Zyko's desk mat right there. So excited to get that out.
Dude, I have a question for Chad. All right,
Here we go.
guys. What's something that you guys are looking forward to for this year for keyboards?
We got asked that earlier, and I just remembered. Who asked that? I know somebody.
I don't remember who asked
I think
that.
it was Jimmy Lokman.
Me, I don't know. I truthfully don't even know. Aether from Dutch Anime. Dude, more anime stuff for keyboards. I want more melding. I want someone to make a Violet Evergarden set, please. For the love of God. A Violet Evergarden set would be sick. Good afternoon, Ozzy. How you doing? How many desk pads you got going on rotation? I mean, I've only done I've only stacked like 2 max. It's kind of awkward to have I don't know how people do more than 4. Is in your wrists? I feel like my wrists are like this afterwards. It feels weird. Then I'm really a T-Rex.
I do too.
So,
I do too because I've got my build one. I build on the same one almost every week. The Dixie Home Sweet Home pad.
Yeah.
I've got that, and then I've got my main one on top of that. So I only do 2, and then I don't really switch it.
Guy myself.
So
So Ron says Xeno. Static says more MT3 anything. Dude, MT3 is the vibe right now. That's the only thing I'll ever tell you guys. I legit recommend you guys actually check that out. It's such a vibe.
Try it.
Austin?
I can't stand it, but try it.
I love MT3. Violet Evergarden set makes you cry. Dude, it should be an episode 10 set. If you guys have seen that, you guys know that's the worst episode in terms of emotions.
More vintage things, that'd be dope. Didn't
cool.
the Modern F or something? Not a Modern F. There's some rebirth of a vintage board that I remember seeing. Model F, not Modern F. Thank you. Model F, I guess is there's a new one coming out. I don't really remember. What are you hyped for?
I'll be honest. I really can't wait for the M65-B to come in. Whenever those ship out, I really can't wait. That's gonna be one of those boards I build, and I got it in milk, so it's gonna match finally. You know how I have all these white accessories, all these. I bought it for that, and it's taken. It's definitely patience is key here, but I'm every day I'm ooh, any news? When you just got any news, right?
The itch.
Yeah,
I dig it. I
So,
dig it.
for me, it's that.
I don't know, keycap. The one I'm most excited to ship to me, I guess a keycap set would be SA Godspeed, because that was a set that was the holy grail of keycap sets that got me into the hobby. Boards, I can't talk about. One's coming in that I can't talk about just yet. Very soon. I told you right before stream.
Yeah,
I'm very excited for that one. I just can't say it yet.
it's a custom tofu, guys. Come
Yeah,
on.
it's custom. It says Chewy sucks. Zyko suck. Get good scrub. Someone said Lauren of the Vin Harvest Squid. Hell yeah, man. Get hype. Get hype. Where are those Rose artisans from?
Oh, these are from Capsmith. If you guys want them, and you guys want a discount on them, I do not make like any money off this, guys. By the way, like literally $0. You guys can use my code AlexOtos, and I think you get 15% off. They're 3D printed, but they actually don't have any 3D print lines, which is pretty wicked. But they're actually really nice, and I really like these. These actually took me by surprise, and they're not that much money. So he sent me out a few, and I really like them. Ooh, I really like this, man.
Dude,
these Rose Artisans are cool.
Can you post a link in the chat?
Yes.
So let's see if you guys, anybody else have, if you guys just questions, by all means, ask away. What's that key set you're excited for?
Don't know if that linked or not. Key set I'm excited for. I mean, besides Darling, what do I have? Let me check my buy list, guys. What have I ordered? I'll tell you guys. Ooh, Future Funk. That
Ooh.
I can't wait for that to come in.
That's a solid one.
Yeah, Future Funk, guys. I think that's gonna be neat.
That face when you're in so many group buys, you forget. Yeah, I had to make a list because I forget like I got in on Ursa and like almost immediately forgot, and so the other day I was like, fuck, I don't have anything to put Ursa on. Like,
dude, it's crazy. Dude, I'm the opposite. I actually don't have enough key sets. So if you guys want to know what boards I have coming in, I have an E087, a Rama guys, M65B, a Rukia, Canon 60, a Moon Tower, an HMKB, 2 of them, Space 65 in the Schrodinger variant, meaning it's a mystery. We'll find out when we get it. The Evolve, another Think 6.5. That's going to be for someone. We're building that for someone. It's going to be a fun event. You guys will like it. Sat 75. That's not mine either. Tofu, which is the one we have here. A KBD 8X, a Rama Zenith, a Bear 65, and then some other stuff that I can't tell you guys about.
There you
go.
go.
Those are all boards that I think, with the exception of 2 of those, all those are mine. So I'm pretty pumped up.
Boom. Boom.
Oh, and I gotta add, so I paid it. Your board.
Oh.
Squid 60.
Hell yeah, dude. That'll be like 5-6 months. You got some time.
Yeah, some of these are way off.
You got some time.
Yeah.
That's like a stupid amount of money in group buys. You know, it'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
You know.
Let me tell you guys. When I tell you guys, I legitimately have 0 other hobbies, and with the exception of headphones, which I bought in 1 pair of headphones since I started streaming. I don't really do much with my money, guys. Like, I ship out, I buy prize stuff for you guys, and then I think that's really it. Dude. I actually bought this, and then I didn't realize that my server. So I bought a desoldering gun.
Hell yeah, we just got one.
Server
recently.
for my website was coming up, and because the dollar is so shit right now for Canada, they actually sent me back quite a bit, and I don't make any money off of that website. That's just literally for information and just so you guys can like have a place to go and check like photos and stuff. But yeah, so that $400 USD turned out to be like $600. So, are you a gamer? I know Teja plays Valorant. I play a lot of Call of Duty.
Same.
Me and Chewy played.
We played the other day.
Yeah.
Let's see, are those figures on the back shelf? Which person? I think we both have figures on the back shelves.
I do have figures.
As do I.
I don't even know if it'll focus in over there. It's just anime stuff. Yeah, I got Madoka. I don't know, Madoka Magica. I got a bunch of Kill la Kill, Steins Gate, Chunibu, because you guys love some Chunibu. What else do I got there? Miku, Attack on Titan, Tokyo Ghoul, Wixos. If you guys know what Wixos is, I got Shiro somewhere up there too.
Boom. See, I'm pretty basic. I've got. These are like this is the row of like my faves. So I've got Parzival from Ready Player One, Junkrat, The Flash, Junkrat main, dude. Dragon Ball Z characters, Ron Swanson, another Dragon Ball Z character, Beef Squatch from Bob's Burgers, and Kowalski, who, if my friend CF Canner is in the chat, she knows why. And then more like, I got like little Deku up here from Hero Academia, more Dragon Ball Z, and a bunch of Star Wars. And then I have a bunch of, they're kind of off camera, but I have a small collection of Chewbacca figures and stuff. So I also have I have my little pen holder, Chewbacca mug. It sits under my my monitor. So
I unfortunately have no 0 Star Wars things in my room, guys. I'm so sorry.
It'd be like that. So let's see. When are you guys carrying me? Dude, Cartoon 91, Otos carries me. Man, I just was along for the ride.
Dude, we played a match the other night. So I dropped 19 kills. My buddy dropped 17. My other buddy dropped like 5. My other friend dropped like 3 or 4. And then, dude, let me tell you guys, when we get killed by those hackers, it tilts you, dude. Literally makes you cry inside. So I stopped playing that night. And I said, you know what? It ain't for me today. But yeah, dude, that game's been riddled with fucking hackers.
I haven't really come across... I guess I came across one that was like super blatant. Junkrat is fam. Thanks for mentioning Capsmith roses. Very nice. Can you show your favorite ones up close?
I'm not. Mine are too high to get. I'm short. I don't want to show you guys my real
Mine are
height.
pretty easy.
You guys ask, I'm 6'3". All right. Powerful.
You're 6'3".
Strong. No.
I was like,
But
shit.
if
Dude.
anyone asks, I'm 6'3".
This needs to be dusted.
Powerful,
This is...
strong, dude. You guys don't need to see me get up. That's a cute painting.
Dude, thank you. It's Kowalski. And this is my little Goku. Riding on the Nimbus. This is probably one of my favorite ones. So there you go. That is... Oh. So Kowalski analysis. I yell that at my one of my coworkers like 4 times a day. So and she got that for me. So I didn't realize. Yeah, the wall's literally like right here.
Mine's very far. It's like at least 4 steps.
It's that depth of field. So, but yeah, it's now this is actually a little. This is actually a lot further away from where it looks because it looks like my hand, but I can actually reach pretty far back. But it's like
Mine's
right
up.
next to it. Yep.
Mine's like literally. This is a very wide lens, so if I like I don't even have to extend my arm all the way.
Oh wow, that's close. What are you running?
16 millimeter lens, 1.4, 16 mil.
Oh, it's
Sigma.
the Sigma. That's what I'm using. But you're on full frame, right?
Yeah. No, actually, this is not full frame. This is an A6000. The full frame camera is this one.
Oh, the tops. Yeah. So
This guy over
we're
here.
running the
Yes,
exact
man.
same setup right now. A6000 on a Sigma 1.4. Although I say I'm reaching for my other hand. Yeah, it's literally don't have. I can.
I can kind of do that, but then my hand covers the screen.
It'd be like that. Keeb and Weeb crossover is strong. I feel like at the center of a Venn diagram. Yeah, I think you know what's funny. There's a lot of. That's what makes this hobby so great, right? You come to the hobby about keyboards, but then you wind up talking about everything else, right? Like Otos and I will talk about Call of Duty and photography all day long.
Dude, here's my thing. We like keyboards. You know, you come for the keyboards. You stay for the arguments about who's the best waifu. I mean, you can't escape it. No matter where you go, you go on Reddit. Who's the best waifu? You know, you go to anime convention center. Who's the best waifu? You're not gonna ever escape it, dude.
Yeah.
So just pick the best waifu. I know this is not the conversation, but just pick it.
Pick it.
I don't want to hear it anymore. The best waifu, guys. The best waifu is Violet Evergarden. The best waifu. Second best waifu. I don't know. I don't know who the second best one is.
I've
Violet's the best.
I'm so lost on what's happening right now. I'm not judging you. I'm just lost.
We're arguing about waifus.
I imagine this. Let me guess with context clues and what I know is I assume who is the best female,
girl.
the best girl female character in an anime.
And girls, husbandos, really? The best husbando? I don't know who the best husbando is. Show me the bottle pill. You guys don't need to see that shit. It's personal. All right? Stands up straight now.
I'm not against anime, but I'm also like my favorite anime, fight me, is Dragon Ball Z. And I know die-hard anime people are like, you don't even call yourself a goddamn anime fan. I'm like, I wasn't trying to, but I'm just saying it is a cartoon from Japan, which is classified as an anime.
It's an anime.
And I really like
and then
Boku. I really like My Hero
Academia.
Academia.
Guys. When someone goes, oh, the best anime. I'm like, dude, what did you just call it?
Anime?
Call it like everyone else, please. Call it anime. I know you're probably saying it correctly, but
Well, that's like when what was it? God, was it M. Night Shyamalan when he called Aang Ong? Like that. It's like it's just wrong. It's just wrong. Shut up.
Just like when everyone in my stream started saying that I was calling. So here we have a casino. This is called Casino Rama.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it could be called Casino Rama. I don't know, but I was calling it Casino Rama all my life. And then you guys told me it's not pronounced Rama, it's pronounced Rama. Dude, that hurt my feelings a little bit. I was so convinced.
It'd be like that sometimes. Did you
get
get
GMK Deku? No.
I didn't. I've got, like I said, I've got a little Deku right here, but I don't do sub legends.
I like sub
I can't do sub legends. Did you get GMK Sumi? I believe Osiris is getting Sumi. And
I'm probably gonna grab it too.
We try not to get the same sets. Although he totally broke that when he got Modern Dolch.
Yeah.
Although his is different. His is different.
The more I see the sub legends, the more I like them. I really like these. I like busyness, as you guys can tell by like everything that I do. So.
I do want to get GMK Bento round 2, but I'm gonna get the Latin alphas. So.
Bento's nice too. I need to get. Bento.
I love Bento.
There's a few sets I need to get this year. I've been honestly, I haven't really been buying too many GMK sets.
I bought a lot, and then I've got Grain and Ursa and Cafe and SA Godspeed and Modern Dolch Light and all that stuff. Yeah. So
I still prefer PBT plastic over ABS feel.
I mean, hey, to each their own.
I just wish that you know what I wish I picked up, which I didn't, was the Ivory set, the EPBT Ivory.
Oh yeah,
that looked nice.
That was a really good set. But I think I don't know. That's actually a good question. What's the biggest regret you did not pick up this year?
Oh man,
boy howdy. Ken Paula, thank you for the follow. Also missed Steve the Collier and Quisaint and Biohazards. Thank you for the follows.
It wasn't this year because it was last year. I believe it was on sale, but the thermal for keyboard stuff in general.
I thought that was January.
Was that January?
Was it? I think it was January.
Oh.
Granted, 2020 feels like it started in March because of the quarantine. Because it's like basically, everything that happened before.
Dude, it's been weird. Like getting the adjustment period and stuff too. Like I'm still not adjusted. Like I'm still anxious. I want to do things.
Yeah, right.
Like it's what we're in August almost, and I haven't done any summer things. None. Mind you, I fucking hate the heat.
5 months.
But like it would have been nice to go outside with some friends, maybe go downtown, grab some food. No, can't do that. Guess what I'm doing, guys? Sitting right here in this chair, desoldering and soldering things.
All day long.
All day long.
At least you have a desolder gun now.
Yeah, it's been fun actually. It's been neat.
Biggest regret this year, I think, is not getting GMK Taro round 2.
Ooh, Taro's nice.
Just at the time. Did not have the cash at the time, and I think Taro just looks great. Ontario heat isn't heat. Changed my mind.
Ontario, dude, let me tell you. So Ontario is the province I live in. Let me tell you guys. Let me listen up, boys and girls. Me, if there's a bit of humidity in the air, my body, the body's not very well developed. You know, I weigh like 156 pounds soaking wet, and I don't work out. I don't move from this chair, guys. This is my permanent spot. I get fucking hot immediately. Little humidity, like 2% humidity, later. I need cold. All right. So if it reaches above 25 degrees Celsius and there's like 10-15% humidity, I'm done. My body's like not having it for the day. I need there to be snow outside. I need to be wearing sweaters to feel cozy and comfy. That's it.
That's 77 degrees Fahrenheit, by the way. So if that's above 77, which by the way, it is 85 degrees where I live. Where I live, it's 85 degrees at nighttime.
Guys, it hit 100 Fahrenheit, whatever numbers you guys use in America. It hit 100 Fahrenheit like 2 weeks ago. I actually thought that was my last day on Earth. I'm like, oh, I'm dead today. Like, there's no way I'm living this one. I was sweating so much that I couldn't keep up with hydrating. How much I was sweating, dude.
Ooh, robots for dancing. Ask a great question because we were literally talking about this right before stream. Chair talk. Do you like your chair? What would you upgrade to?
Oh, this is for you. I'm not even going to go into detail about my chair. My stream's heard enough.
I have the Vertigear PL6000. I think it's fine. I think I got it because I'm a big guy and it supports up to like 500 pounds or something. I don't weigh 500 pounds, but sometimes the chairs, they're like max weight 200 pounds. I'm like, you realize that we live in America and like a lot of people, especially after the 6 foot threshold is reached, a lot of people weigh over 200 pounds. So why are you doing that? I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I would love to get a fucking Herman Miller. Like, you know, if money wasn't a thing and I could just say, fuck it, let's do it, I would get an Embody because they're $1,500 and they're made for people to like never leave.
I was gonna pick one up too, but in Canadian monies, it comes up to about $2,200.
Jeez.
And then on top of that, like I said to my chat, like I fucking hate my chair. If a gaming chair company ever goes, do you want to try my new gaming chair? Absolutely not. Get that thing out of my face. I'm never using one of these things again. It's been like legitimately, I don't even sit like to my back on it anymore because it's so uncomfortable and it makes my back. It's like this whole thing just is not nice. Look, it's already broken. I haven't even really used this chair very much, like prior to COVID, and it's been broken since like day one. But because of the extra bills that came up, just like other things, I totally forgot about like the annual bill for my website. I totally didn't know I needed the desoldering gun for something, so I needed to pick one of those up. There was something else I had to pick up too, which I think at the end of the day, all the money that I put aside for the chair ended up just getting like thrown out the window this month. I'm like, I really wanted a new chair.
Biohazard, I put it in. I don't mind mine. I mean, is it the most comfortable chair? No, it's not. But it's also, what I liked about my chair was the fact that it sits low because I have an incredibly tall torso. I have short legs. So I'm 5'11". Eric is 6'2", 6'3". Sitting down from ass to top of the head, I am taller than Osiris because he's all legs.
Yeah.
But so I need a chair that can sit low to the ground so that I'm not like up here having to fucking frame my head while the rest of, because literally like when it just becomes extremely uncomfortable. It's really annoying to sit in like plain chairs. So like if my legs were the same size proportion to Osiris as like my body was, I'd be like 6'8". Be stupid. But so I do really like this chair. It's broken like twice, but they fixed it twice for free. So like, while it's like you shouldn't own something that breaks, if it does break, which I was being stupid and leaning really super far in it, if it does break, they have like 10-year warranty for whatever reason. So
Which is cool.
Yeah, like even if it was like, you know, I know the argument, well, you should buy something that doesn't break. Okay, but if it does break, for at least I know that my investment for 10 years is covered. So,
dude, if you guys really want to know my height, I'm like 5'10 3/4. Okay, guys.
Ooh, you and I are like the exact same height.
5'10 3/4, basically 5'11, meaning I'm basically 6 feet.
Yeah.
Basically 7'2". I'm ready for.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Basically.
I use a pillow.
You really
for
think
my
about
back.
it? Do the math, guys.
Absolutely. It does come with a little pillow for the back too, which I'll use from time to time. Whoop! Discord is struggling. It froze in like the best way possible, because you were like, everything rounds up a foot or two. Heyo. Beats $150 Walmart chair, and the canister on my current chair is gone to shit. Man, Discord is struggling right now.
Hold on, let me do something to it quick. How do I do this again?
Do you have Adobe Creative Cloud up? Because that fucks Discord up for me.
No, I don't have a Creative Cloud. Oh, we're not in a call. I was gonna change the. Oh no, I think we're okay now.
It's recovering. No,
It's recovering.
no, it's just frozen.
Oh god.
I love
You can
it.
try changing the server of your server.
Yeah,
But,
let me-
if you go to your settings,
Yeah.
maybe switch to like east
Yeah,
or
I'm
west
gonna
or
go-
central.
There we go.
Helps it a little bit.
It just kicks
Gets
you
it
up.
moving, oils the hinges.
Too many people apparently logged in on one. So we got, and it froze again. We're back. We're back. Although you never left. It just, you know, man. All right. If anybody is listening, Discord's great. Let me pay Discord like $40 a month for 1080p or 4K 30, 1080p 60, seamless video streaming to somebody else. I'd pay $100 a month for that.
I think I got that on my server.
Well, but like perfect, right? You know, like like it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
When it's because this is 1080p 60. That's why I mean you're able to move nice and smooth, but it just stinks for people like Mex on Deck and Top Clack. It becomes an issue where it's like I have all this. I have a nice camera setup. I have a nice lens. It looks very crispy. Right now, this is probably the most clear you'll see me, because most of the time we're streaming from Osiris's computer, so my camera has to go through Discord, so it's already being compressed and fucked with, and then all of that has to get taken to Twitch as being compressed and fucked with.
Yep.
So sometimes it doesn't fucking matter what camera you have, because if Discord screws it up, Twitch screws it up, it's going to look the same as a C920. So
that's a poopy webcam, guys. Pretty poopy.
Discord is supposed to have better servers for partner Discords, but that's a little difficult to reach. Yeah.
Listen, guys, I got denied partnership again because I changed my username.
You got your Discord partnership?
No, my Twitch. Twitch.
You changed,
dude. So the first time I got denied partnership, they're like, "You're doing great. Just come back. We have no suggestions. Just keep doing what you're doing." I'm like, "All right." So then I applied again like a month later, and then I didn't hear anything for like a good month and a half. And then I was like, you know what? It's that time where I can change from AlexOtos_live to AlexOtos. Changed it, and then dude, within like 4 minutes of me changing my name, they're like this. Yeah, we don't even know who you are anymore. Yeah, so you're gonna have to reapply. I'm like, oh, are you freaking kidding me, dude?
I love it.
So they put their little blinders on. Like, yeah, you're a new streamer, right? You're not the same guy. All right. Thanks.
We haven't even applied yet. We just like we hit that goal of like what you're supposed to hit. We hit that goal, and then we were like, let's just keep going. And then it just got to the point where we're like,
you just forgot, right?
It's just forgot. It's like it's a check.
It's a
cool goal to reach. It is a very cool goal to reach, but it's a check.
I didn't realize like I had not clicked apply for like many months, and I just clicked it, and now I'm dedicated. By the way, guys, you get no extra anything other than emote slots and a little check mark. So if you guys are wondering,
that's what it is.
Dedicated into like them finally responding back with that. Okay, you're good enough. I just want a good enough, dude. It's like having that parent that
you don't need people from Twitch to tell you you're good enough, Alex. You're good enough.
Thanks, brother.
You're good enough.
That.
So
thank you. I really do.
It's a cool,
Clitty, how you doing?
It's a cool check. I love the cool check, guys. Real quick,
I just want a check mark, dude.
It'd be fun. Like that's one of those things where it's like it's cool, it's neat, it gets you like 5 seconds into a conversation of like, yeah, I got to check. Oh, cool. All right, and that's it. And it does what is nice is you get support faster, right? For like if you upload a Twitch emote, they'll review yours a little bit quicker. But
actually, if you adhere to all their guidelines and stuff, and apparently, and this happened to me, I'm just an affiliate, by the way, guys. So like, you need the 3 or 4 like concurrent viewers. If you adhere to their guidelines and you stream enough and you do all the other things, they actually give you that privilege without having to be a partner. I can actually go and change my emotes with no wait time.
As long as
I only have like 4 emote slots. So
meh. You don't need validation, absolutely. So guys, real quick, I'm going to give a quick shout out to the sponsors of this channel and partners of this channel. Switchmod.net/MexOnDeck for 4% off your order of lubes. He's still just finishing up with selling lubes and all that other goodies on his site, along with some PCBs and stuff. Give him a shout. He's had a rough week. GMK sets and mail for him has just been not fun. So give him some love. You can go to mexondeck.dixiemech.com, pick up GMK Pono, and the last couple days to pick up a GMK... a nuclear data. I almost said Dracula. Nuclear data, as well as GMK Pono. So be sure to click that link. It helps the channel out. You can go to mexondeck.project.link, pick up GMK Sumi, pick up the Elongate, a couple more days on that. Sumi, awesome set with probably some top 10. We will see the Sumi desk mats go very far in Mech Madness next year. Just calling that right now. And then canonkeys.com/mexondeck, GMK Bread, SA, Mizu. Go pick up both those awesome sets if you can, if you're looking for something like that. And then as well as our awesome partners, check out Zap Cables, who makes some of the best cables in this business. Type Beast, so go to typebea.st for an amazing newsletter. And Smith Rune, check out the Iron 180 coming out very soon. I am extremely hyped for that, as well as they have awesome merch, so I'm waiting on some sweatpants from them. Some joggers that I can't wait. Here's the real question. Do you wear jeans while you stream?
Dude, I wear my pajamas. You guys just don't know. These are pajamas.
Hell yeah, dude. I think
there's been like two streams ever where I've worn like pants.
I don't know if like any streamer wears anything outside, like at the most like joggers, right?
Yeah.
Like we've talked about that a lot. It's like what do you like? I'm wearing basketball shorts, like running shorts, really, and a t-shirt. Like that's like I always wear that.
The shirts sometimes I can get away with wearing a normal one, so I want to answer Lang's question.
Yes.
Grooming products. I get asked this all the time, and I don't mean to flex, guys. My hair just kind of does this in the morning. I don't do anything to it. I don't mean to flex. I'm sorry. This is just my natural, like, wake up on the bed look. I actually don't do shit. In terms of pomade and everything, that's why I'm constantly brushing my hair backwards, is because, like, it's not... I literally woke up like this, guys.
There you go.
I literally don't ever do my hair unless I'm, like, going out, like, somewhere fancy that costs more than the $2 signs on the restaurant money thingy, or like, I got a date or something, but
there you go.
That's about it. And even then, after 2 days, it's basically back to this.
Exactly. I do think genuinely, like, so someone said Nathan Campbell wear real clothes. That's because it's his job, right? Like, this is all like not job stuff. I have to wear. I'm lucky enough that I can wear like a handful of t-shirts or a button down and jeans and tennis shoes to work. But like when I get home, no, I'm not wearing jeans. I don't wear jeans. I've worn jeans twice since quarantine started.
Dude, I feel like even if this was my job, I wouldn't change my anything.
Yeah,
I'd still wear pajamas.
I might like if I recorded YouTube content, I might record YouTube content wearing normal clothes, but not like streaming. You guys look like various stages of death. Thank you.
Thank you, Twitch username. I appreciate that.
That might be.
I try my best. Sometimes I wake up, I'm like, oh, I look like this stage, and then I rock with it. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Where's the 180 going to be sold? Probably on the Smith and Room website. So, we are all slowly dying. What do you guys do for jobs? You are more than welcome to answer that as much or as little as you'd like.
I do pretty website stuff, and I help people as of quarantine because they assign this to me. It's not my actual job, but your printer doesn't work. You can send me an email, and I might feel up to fixing it that day, maybe. Thank you, Clitty. You cute too. I appreciate that, Clitty.
I teach special needs kids at an elementary school, so that is my life here. So let's see on their website. I wear jeans year round and can sleep in them. I love a good jean nap. I'm not going to go much further than that, but
jean nap.
Like it's like whenever you've been productive, like you got up early, you're like, I got errands to run, I got shit to do, and you're like, you go from like 9 a.m. to like a solid 2 after eating lunch out, and then you just come home and you're like, I've been busy all day, I'm just gonna lay down immediately, just kick the shoes off and fall asleep on the couch in your jeans. Oof. I'm just describing to you basically I was hella productive and now I'm gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, even when I go to the office, I'll be honest, like our dress up policy has been like completely mitigated for as long as I've been there. So I'll just wear shorts. The other day I wore a tank top and everyone's like, you wear a tank? Because usually you want to dress like a little bit more casual. And I don't know what possessed me to wear a tank top to go to the office. Because I only go in 1 day a week now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's only like 3 or 4 people there. But someone had video called us and they're like, why are you in a tank top? I'm like, beats me. I just kind of woke up, picked up a tank top.
I woke up like this.
Yeah, whatever. Deal with it. I'm here now.
I work for a tech startup. We have 0 dress code. It gets weird sometimes. I would at least have like, you need to at bare minimum wear non-ripped t-shirt and jeans and closed-toed shoes or something like that.
Here's my thing. Every jean that I have, I think I have, with the exception of one pair of black jeans, everything has rips or is like biker jeans or is worn to some degree.
See, I don't like true ripped jeans, but that's just me. Like I get that style. I guess I say you know ripped jeans are more acceptable than like a ripped t-shirt. I think ripped t-shirts look stupid when it's like look at all these holes in my shirt. And I'm like, I mean, if you wear like a shirt and like a jacket, like a jean jacket that has rips, sure, why not? But like a ripped t-shirt, I'm like,
my more fashion sense is like very skinny, like skin tight jeans, basically. Usually those are ripped up or like bikers, so they have like a lot of ribs inside them or just whatever. And then I wear like a really oversized long, usually not even long line. Don't really wear long line t-shirts anymore, but just like really big oversized shirt or like a big sweater. That's kind of my style.
I wear not skin tight, but I get my jeans like tailored to fit better because they feel better. Pocket tees or whatever this is, where something is designed where the pocket is. And that's about it. And then Jordans. So
yeah, you do like your Jordan. I don't shoe wise. I have a pair of like Adidas. I don't even know what they are.
I'm a sneakerhead, so that's just the added. The nicest part of my outfits generally are my shoes. But yeah, pocket tees all day, and then like a God, what are those called? Like a military style jacket. The ones that are kind of thin. Yeah. They're thin, so like they can stand the cold if you wear a long sleeve shirt under it. But it's also if it's like 50 degrees Fahrenheit, like it's not too hot that you're like sweating. It's breathable. It's my favorite type of jacket.
Yeah. My jackets are usually like windbreakers or chonky leather jackets. Love those.
Ooh, there you go.
It looks so neat this year with the chonky leather jackets, aviators, mustache.
Boom.
Can't wait.
A man after my heart. SM Keyboards, what's up?
What's going on, SM?
He's like, I heard you.
TKC.
I heard y'all were talking shit.
Heard you guys were talking shit, dude. No, we're talking all good things, SM. TKC announced they did announce the Kiwi Switch. Yes. They did announce the Kiwi Switch.
Which was I remember.
Did the big read. I like plain black or brown leather jackets. I like either or. I am not really like a huge. Believe it or not, my clothing is nothing like you guys see over here. I'll wear maybe a graphic tee, but everything else is usually black. Literally everything else is just usually black, or like very muted colors.
Yeah, very. I like my muted. I'll wear blacks, grays. This is kind of a washed out blue green and like I love maroon for whatever. I hate the color red. Love wearing the color maroon.
Like today, I'm actually matching my keycap set. See, it's black.
I am by no means matching my keycap set.
This is my day today. I decided to like make it matching.
So, what albums have y'all been jamming to lately? Chromatica by Lady Gaga, and then a playlist of early 2000s pop punk.
For me, Travis Scott, Weekend. I've been listening to some Kirby. Kirby's cool. CURBI. The new song with Helen, Superpowers, fucking awesome. Millennium's pretty good. 88 Rising. Joji, gotta love some Joji. Some sad boy music, boys. If you don't listen to sad boy music, it's tough.
There it is. What are your go-to J's right now? The ones that sit in my closet because quarantine. I just wear I have like a pair of 5-year-old Toms that are basically sandals. And I wear that whenever I go out on a walk with my dog. But probably Rook of the Years. And then I did pick up Obsidians over the summer, though. Prefer Pink Guy. New T-Swift album is fire. Haven't listened to it. Cynthia Pokemon theme. 1000 Gex remix. Sag Boys. There you go. Hey, all fire. I mean, it's whatever. You listen to what makes you feel good.
Yeah, I don't listen to Taylor Swift, guys. I'm sorry. She might actually be, her new album might be like fire as hell, but I just don't listen to her.
It's just ain't my cup of tea. Ain't my cup of tea. Guys, let's take a few more questions before we wrap this show up. I'm actually surprised. So my power went out like once or twice. I don't remember. Around like 6:30, and then it went out again. Okay, it went off twice because it went off at like 6:30, and then went out again at like 7:15, and I was like, "Fuck!" It's like and then Osiris was like, "Hey, I'm not really feeling well. Do we want to cancel?" I'm like, "I'm not going to cancel on Otos the last second." Like I'd be okay messaging you this morning and being like, "Hey, don't worry about it tonight," but like planning, I was like, "I don't want to," so we're just going to do it, and surprisingly it's made it. But if for whatever reason the stream just stops, that's why I lost power.
It's intimidated by the mustache.
Yeah, exactly.
Power's like, all right, we won't do it today. Don't want to fuck with that guy.
Don't jinx it though. Yeah, it's jinx, so I'll probably be like in the middle of rating someone and then it'll cut it off.
Here, I have a question for you.
Yeah,
chat. I have a question, chat. Don't say us. Please don't say Max and Deck or myself. What have you guys been enjoying watching lately? Just want to know.
Absolutely.
Stream-wise.
Who's your favorite streamer?
Who's your favorite streamer? Don't say.
I'm gonna answer for myself as well, and I want you to answer, and it can't be us. Niv180 took my goddamn answer. Hell yeah, dude. DDD Klein.
Can't be me. Can't be me, Manny. You can be any streamer.
Yeah,
anything you guys are enjoying. Literally, if you want to say keyboard streamers, by all means.
I've been enjoying DDD Klein.
I'll tell you guys two. I'll do one keyboard, one not keyboard. All right. My keyboard one. We're really enjoying three people in particular. Apiary, I was about to say another streamer. Mincherly and Tiny Makes Things, and then outside of the keyboard hobby, Nick Merckx, Tim the Tap Man. You gotta love Tim the Tap Man.
Tim's solid. Tim's fun. If I shaved my head, he and I would be really close to twins.
You gotta love Tim the Tap. You guys see the Tim's dent in his head? That's crazy.
Let's see. Let's shout out other streamers though. Top Clack, Apiary, of course, Lightning, Dr. Lupo, Langlandia. I love listening to Langlandia streams, and I forget because I start not liking them because then I want to interact with Lang verbally because I play games with him almost every single night, and so I'm like, I want to talk to him, but I can't. So then last night we just did a dual stream together, which you and I still need to do a dual stream, but
yeah,
Apiary's backed up because she canceled this day of on the dual stream.
She's a busy girl.
She's quite busy.
Keyboard stuff.
Always. Gondo, if you want to get into designing keyboards, yeah, absolutely. Gondo's legit. So yeah, I've been with the amount Osiris and I have also talked about this, but Otos and I have talked about the amount of people that are streaming right now, keyboard wise. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's pretty crazy. We're hoping that everything sticks, because it can be difficult, right? There are problems with keyboard streaming, which is if you're hoping that your only thing you're going to do is build boards and you don't already have a repertoire and you don't already have like 20 boards lined up, you're now having to fight against everybody who streams builds every week, plus the people that build boards that don't stream every week.
That's me, by the way. I build like one keyboard every 2 weeks. I just literally lean on all my personality, which is sometimes non-existent, and you guys say I'm funny, but I don't believe you guys. So thank you guys for watching me lube switches, or just sit there and lube 3 switches and then chat with you guys about how much I dislike mashed potatoes. Thank you, I appreciate it.
I love it. So but we've and I am working I started today. I started working on like a guide to help new people start keep streaming, because I think that it's becoming a fun thing to do, right? It's becoming a good way to get people invested into it. And maybe you've started, maybe you hit a couple bumps in the road, and I will surprise. I'm calling on AlexOtos his help and input on this, because I think that there's this hobby has now grown to the point where streaming keyboards has become its own thing, its own little side hobby. So like streaming keyboards has become its own little thing. But let's see. Well, I'm just making sure. Okay. Well, I want to say, Mr. Otos, thank you very, very much for coming on.
No worries, sir.
I really appreciate you coming on. It's been quite a lot of fun having you on.
Dude, I enjoyed every single time. Well, I'm on, man. Like I remember when I was first on, dude, it was like crazy. I remember my Discord was like super tiny at that point, and then they're just like, "You're on Mix on Deck." It's like, hell yeah, I am. It's a big deal to me.
What's funny is I love I love when people come up and go like, "Oh, you're gonna be on Mech on Deck." I'm like, "Yeah, it's great." And then like, so the story we always tell is Mentorly. Mentorly wasn't going to show her face on stream.
Yeah.
Because she was too nervous to show her face on stream. And her friends basically bullied her into, "Oh, you have to put your face on stream." For
her friends bullied her?
Yeah.
Crazy how the tides have turned. Hey, boys, she bullies me now. It's crazy.
There you go. So she was like, "Fine, I'll do the voice." We have her on the stream. And then now she's a partner, a Twitch partner.
Yes.
Now
she's famous now, basically.
So it's always funny to me hearing like, "Oh, I don't know if I can be on," or, "Oh, it's this big deal going on Mech on Deck," and then it's like, there you go, making partner. I love it. No, I love Nat. Nat's amazing. Nat's amazing.
And dude, Nat's amazing. Apiary's awesome. Tiny's awesome. Dude, I've been like digging so many people.
Lightning, DD Decline, Top Clax Pivoted, which I really appreciate.
Chongosaurus is really awesome too. Dude, I actually really enjoyed Top Clax. Did you watch their studio, I guess, or like workshop tour that he did?
Which one?
I think it was like what, the other day he like took his cell phone or whatever it was, and he just walked around his workshop.
Oh, Jay, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, dude. And then I'm like, I could do that too, and then I could just like pan the camera back and forth real quick because this is basically all I have. But that's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, it looks. I want to see more like behind the scenes stuff too from other people because I love. I took a picture recently of kind of like a picture from me standing over there of like, this is my stream setup if you guys are interested, because you post pictures a lot of your kind of setup.
Yeah,
I think it's cool to see what other people's stuff is, right? Because I remember, when I was younger and still today, I'm always interested to see how people's stream setups look and how everything kind of works from their end. So
yeah,
but
I agree.
Can somebody go check out Existentially Yours and see if he is like starting his stream or ending his stream? I always have a tough time judging whether or not they started or ended.
I don't know either. It says 3 hours, so probably close to done.
Who else is streaming?
Chubby's is 3 hours into his as well. Oh, they're all 3 hours. Hugo is 3 hours into his as well. You guys all start at the same time. Let's see this.
Let's see what we're doing.
Hayashi's only 58 minutes in.
Spell that.
I'll just message you on Discord quick. I have the best Discord messages with Chewy, by the way. You can't see them.
They absolutely are.
But you guys probably don't want to see it. It's hilarious, though. Thank you guys for coming and watching us, guys. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. And Alex, thank you for coming on the stream. Like, it's
no worries, dude.
I always love having you. Always love having you guys on. Having you on. You guys, both you and the stash.
Two different people.
Having you on. So Hayashi, we're gonna go ahead and start this raid now. But thank you for coming on, guys. Next week, we've got Key Cult joining us. So that'll be a really Key Cult's going to be coming on to talk to us right after their raffle. So, and then 2 weeks from today, Thok Talk is going to be starting up for the Discord meet. So, Lang, if you want to blast that Discord link really quick, throw it in there. And I believe so. Next week, guys, we're starting our new schedule. So we're streaming. We're no longer streaming on Mondays. We're streaming Tuesday is going to be the standard Tuesday show, or the Monday show is moving to Tuesday, and then the build stream Osiris will actually be next Saturday. So be sure to check that, guys. Check that out, guys. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for all the subs, all the gifted subs. I really appreciate it. What are we gonna say to Hayashi, Otos?
I don't know.
Fear the stash.
Fear the stash. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. Let's do it, guys.
There it is. So copy paste that. We're gonna go blast Mr. Hayashi. Thank you, guys. Have a good evening.
Bye, guys.
Pick it up that much, but yeah. Essay worst case zeal. What the?